Hello children, welcome back to English with Kashish. Today I've got a very nice poetry for you by none other than Sarojini Naidu. I hope you all remember Sarojini Naidu, the Nightingale of India. Aren't we very proud to have people like that? Yes, we are. So today's poem is Autumn Song. It is the third poetry of your third language English. Let's start reading. So little bit about Sarojini Naidu. She is also popularly called as Nightingale of India because of her sweet voice and the poems she wrote. She was the first great Indo-Anglian poet. Okay? She was born in a Bengali Hindu family. When was she born? On 13th Feb 1879. She passed away on 2nd March 1949. She began to write poetry when she was in England. Yes, she was in England. She studied there. She has gone to a lot of colleges and pursued a lot of great things. She was a poet from her childhood. So some people have this inborn talent, right? From the beginning, from the time they are children, they start doing some things. So her favorite was to write poetry. And wrote poems for what all? She wrote lots of poems, and the poems were for children, small children, nature, patriotism, love and death. She covered everything. It is the poetical instinct that induced her to become an orator. What is an orator? Who sings loudly, okay? Freedom fighter. She was a freedom fighter. She joined the government soon. And the Nightingale of India. She was a freedom fighter and capable of attracting the audience by her speech. Her talking capability was brilliant. The way she used to talk, she used to gather everyone and everyone used to be charmed by her speeches. She was the first female governor of India. Okay, and we can see that this was the time when India was under British rule. And when did we get freedom? 1947, correct? So she was there at that time. Even her early poems showed a combination of fantasy. Fantasy means a lot of imagination and delight. Sarojini Naidu's poetry is intensely Indian. She was a inborn Indian girl. Her birthday is celebrated as Women's Day. Did you all know that we celebrate Women's Day? But why? What is the occasion? It is the birthday of Sarojini Naidu, and that's why we celebrate it. Okay, why? Because she fought for women's right. She was there with everyone, all the women of the country, to tell them to fight for their rights. Now moving on, I shall read the poetry for you once and then we will go with line by line explanation. Okay, so Autumn Song. Which is your favorite weather? Can you tell me which weather do you like? I like spring. It's so beautiful and colorful everywhere, isn't it? So what's yours? Tell me, is it winter, summer, spring, autumn? Which weather is your favorite? Come on, let me know. Like a joy in the heart of sorrow, the sunset hangs on a cloud, a golden storm of glittering sheaves, of fair and frail and fluttering leaves. The wild wind blows in a cloud. Hark to a voice that is calling. To my heart in the voice of the wind, my heart is weary and sad and alone, for its dreams like the fluttering leaves have gone, and why should I stay behind? Okay, this is a short poetry. Let's understand the meaning of it now. Like a joy in the heart of sorrow. My heart has sorrow, but like a joy, like a little bit of happiness. The sunset hangs on a cloud. The sun is about to set. It's hanging on the cloud. It's like it's going to be dark soon, right? So it's like little happiness hanging on the cloud, like the joy in the sorrow heart. A golden storm of glittering sheaves. Now what is glitter? Obviously you all know glitter, right? It's the shine with bright light. And what are sheaves? They are bunches of wheat. Like a golden storm of glittering sheaves. So when that sunset light is falling on the wheat, It looks so pretty, isn't it? Of fair and frail and fluttering leaves, and the leaves are also very delicate or weak, and they are fluttering because the wind is blowing. The leaves are also going with that. Okay, the wild wind blows in a cloud. What is the wind doing at that time when it is autumn? What happens? The wind blows in a very wild manner, fast. So what is the wind doing? It looks like it's blowing the cloud. It's producing a current of air, right? Like wind blows really fast. Hark to a voice that is calling. So I can hear the voice that is calling. Which voice is calling? What is the voice calling? What is she hearing? In this kind of situation, autumn is also, she has some negative feelings in her heart, right? Autumn is about dullness. Sunset, everything that she's talking about is dull. Okay, to my heart in the voice of the wind. So in my heart also there is this voice calling of the wind. What is the wind coming and telling me? What is happening here? My heart is weary and sad and alone. My heart also is tired and sad, and I'm feeling alone here. She's feeling like a very lonely girl at this time because of the season also. No, seasons affect us. Now this is autumn. She's feeling little low and lonely. For its dreams like the fluttering leaves have gone. My dreams also have gone somewhere. She feels like there are so many dreams that she had to achieve which are not fulfilled yet. Yes, that's what's happening. And why should I stay behind? So what she says is, like autumn, after autumn will come another season, another happy season. So I will also not stay behind. I will also fulfill my dreams. After every negative part of our life comes the positive part. After the sunset comes the sunrise. So she says that, okay, my dreams are not achieved, but why should I stay behind? My dreams will be achieved. I will wait for the correct time to come. Okay, so this is what she wants to say. We will now solve some question answers from your textbook. The page number is 31. Okay. Question 1, what does the poet compare the joy to? There are emotions in the poem. Entire poem, there are a lot of emotions attached. The poet compares joy to the sunset behind clouds, sending a golden storm as glittering shiver in the heart of sorrow. So when the sun is going down, it's sending those glittering lights to the sheaves, right? Didn't we see that? Yes, that's the joy. How does the poet compare a cloud to sorrow? The setting sun brings joy to our hearts. It is very beautiful to look at, but the clouds are covering it and obstruct the views. Similarly, sorrow clouds our heart. So when we are dull, when we are in a sorrow state, what happens? The sorrow clouds our heart. We are not able to be happy, right? So that's what sorrow is compared here. What may be the dream of the poet? The poetess might have had dreams of long life with her beloved, but unfortunately he had passed away. Okay, so here she is a little bit sad. Okay, so that's where she says that my dreams were not fulfilled. Maybe she was remembering him. Okay. Question 4, why do you need a voice? Can it soothe your heart? Why do you need a voice? We need a voice to comfort and console us in our sorrows. We also need a voice to encourage us in our joys. Yes, the voice can soothe our hearts. Sometimes, even if the other person cannot solve our problems, even to hear them, even if a friend comes and talks to you and tells you, what is your problem? Come share with me. Don't you feel light? Don't you feel little relaxed? Yes, so voice always helps. So when you're sad, if someone talks to you, you feel little better. When you're very, very happy, you can't be happy alone, right? You need a friend to talk to. So when you're happy and you talk to someone, the happiness grows, isn't it? Yes, so the voice can soothe our hearts. It's always nice to talk to someone. Always when you have some emotion in your heart, when you're feeling lonely, angry or sad, do talk to someone. It can be anyone that you're comfortable with, your friend or your parents. Don't keep it in your heart, okay? Everyone is there for everyone. Don't ever feel lonely. Question 5. Does the poet go faster than dreams? If so, what does she mean to convey? No, the poet does not go faster than her dreams because they have gone before her like fluttering leaves. Remember, she said, like these leaves, they are flowing fast, my dreams are also going. Now that her dreams are gone, she is very sad and alone. So here we finish the question answers too. Very nice and simple story, but very meaningful. Let's read the summary together. Autumn Song is a wonderfully written poem from the viewpoint of a human being in the autumn of her or his life. It describes a situation where people wonder why they have actually outlived their dreams. It's a song actually, we are reading it as a poem. Naidu has used lyrical language and simple end rhymes to parallel personal loneliness and loss with beautiful fragility of autumn. She's compared her life to autumn. As we all know, autumn is a beautiful season which everyone admires. Hence, Naidu has explained the view, the nature, the feelings, what she is able to hear, and has described it wonderfully. In her autumn song, Naidu is trying to show its readers that she is sad, but then too, her surroundings are so beautiful and nice. Naidu was highly influenced by her mother Gopalakrishna Gokhale, who was also a poet. Naidu's mother influenced her to write about the independent spirit of India and guided her to use her talents to free Mother India by her speeches. Yes. Autumn Song is one of Naidu's effort to free Mother India. I hope you understood the poem. Yes, very simple, very short poem. Please read it carefully, understand the glossary words. I have explained all the glossary words to you. So here we finish Autumn Song. I will see you soon with another poem. Thank you so much. Signing out, Kashish Chug.